Have you ever wanted to erase somebody from your life? Or maybe to erase somebody or something from the footage that you've shot? I'm here today to help you with the second one, not the first one. On my recent shoot I made several mistakes that would eventually cost me several hours of suffering. For example, this is the first shot of the film, and as you can see there is a light stand right over there. Had it been a steady shot, it would not have been such a big problem, but as you can see, not only is this a moving shot, but there is also a character who's crossing this light stand, which makes it even more difficult to correct. I've tried using all methods that are available in DaVinci, and today I want to share all of them with you. The first one is object removal. This is the easiest one, and that's why it rarely works the way you want it to. What you need to do is go to the color page, add another node, and using power window to select the object or area that you want to be removed. Then open Effects and throw Object Removal Effect on this node that you just created. Then press Scene Analysis or Assume No Motion, depending on the shot that you got. And the only thing that is left to do is to click here, Build Clean Plate. In this case it works perfectly, but if the object that you want to be removed lacks contrast, it is going to struggle severely. That's why let's move to the next method. The second method is called Patch Replacer. It works perfectly when the object is lacking contrast and even could be applied to a moving shot. Like before, create another node and now throw Patch Replacer effect on it. The principle of this tool is simple. It takes one part of the image and puts it on the other one. Choose the most appropriate shape that you want to use, and then basically you have two areas. One is called Source and the other one is called Target. You need to rearrange them so that the source image replaces the target one and nobody notices it. You can even animate their position if the shot is moving. By adding another node, you can create multiple patch replacers to cover the entire area that you need. Now, the third method is the most tedious one, but allows you to remove anything you want. This time open Fusion page, press Ctrl spacebar and type Paint. Press 1 to display the image in the first window. This also is going to allow you to see the effect being applied. Now we have two main options. The first one is called Stroke and is best used for the parts of the image that are not going to change throughout the whole length of the clip. Select Stroke, then select Clone. Press Alt and left mouse button to select the area from which you want to clone. If you are familiar with Photoshop, this is basically the same thing. Now start painting on the target area. But if this object is going to be changing during the scene or the shot is a moving one, then we need to use multi-stroke. Multi-stroke is practically the same thing. The only difference is that it's not going to work for all of the frames. When we're using multi-stroke, we need to determine and then change stroke duration before applying it. If the shot is changing rapidly, choose a lower value and then your suffering will be a long one, because you need to paint every single frame you have separately and independently. If the shot is changing slowly, you can increase your stroke duration to a high number and thus reduce the amount of work you have to do. The application of multi-stroke is absolutely the same as the stroke. The only difference is duration. And that's it. Hopefully now you can remove anything you want from your footage using DaVinci Resolve. The most important thing though that I understood while rectifying my own mistakes in the film that I made is that it is much easier to avoid those mistakes in the first place rather than try to correct them later on. Thank you for watching and goodbye.